Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know you are shocked. You're shocked to see this, but that's why I'm here. I'm here to give you guys like a life update so you guys can know what's been going on with me. So yes, this is my current situation, guys. This is how I currently look like right now, and that's why I haven't been motivated to do videos here because it hurts when you are it's just like when you see a pastor that does deliverance for people, they get their healing and all that, and he develops an illness that he cannot pray for himself, like he can't heal himself. You understand? So that's my situation right now. So this is mentors, guys. This is just going to be a chill video of me telling you guys what's been going on with me. So this thing, let me give you guys a backstory, right? In my entire life, even when I was a teenager. I hope this chewing is not disturbing you guys. I look anyway, throughout my entire life, even when I was a teenager, I have never suffered from acne. Has never been an issue. Yeah, I do get one or two pimples here and there. Maybe you see one annoying one on my nose or here. And anytime you see that, just know that um I'm on a period. It doesn't even take time, it's gone. My body doesn't even keep scars like that. So I found out that the older I got, it was harder for my body to get rid of scars. And then back then, I didn't even used to do much to my skin. I could just be using um, even soap for washing plates to bath, and I've never had issues. So fast forward to when I started working as a geologist in exploration. You know, in mining, you go out to explore and look for minerals. So that's kind of like was the beginning of my genesis. I'm having cashew nuts. Come and join me. So that was the beginning of my issues. So it's from 2018 actively till date, I've been doing that job. So I was always out in the sun, but even at that, my skin didn't have any issues. And even if there were issues, it would be that my face has gotten darker because of excessive exposure. Maybe for like 6 months, I've been on exploration, so I've always been out in the sun. Like the sun will set and then what they call it, the sun sets and the sun what the sun will come out and go back. I will still be outside on my skin, that was very, very terrible, but there was nothing I could do. That was what came with the job. And I have this kind of skin. My skin is so sensitive to the sun that I could go out in the sun for just 30 minutes. When I come back, you must notice a difference. Okay, so I know I used to preach on this channel a lot that apply your sunscreen, but the truth is, it's really not so easy and very applicable, especially if you are doing the kind of job that I'm doing. You are exhausted. You need your mental to be in one place. Like you need to be thinking, calculating as you are going. So when I'm climbing mountains, climbing rocks, analyzing, taking notes and all that, it's hard for me to now start reapplying sunscreen when I'm sweating terribly. The sunscreen doesn't even stay because of sweat and a whole lot of factors. So it wasn't as if I was religiously following the steps of applying reapplying your sunscreen and all of that. But even with the sunscreen, I mean, and the weather in the north is very hot. The sun in the north, I think, is different from every other place. It roasts. Like there are certain times that my skin had got burnt to the point that my skin was actually peeling. Like sun will burn my skin to the point that my skin will start to peel. This went on, like I said, from 2019. Just check the time till now. So it was tough. It was tough on my skin. So in 2022, at the beginning of the year, was when this issue started. Okay. The first thing that happened was there's this very popular brand. I've even talked about it on my channel. I can see a lot of influencers right now influencing for them, going for their events and all of that. But something about that product never agrees with my skin, no matter what I use from them. I got their facial wash, I got their the face cream was good though. It was amazing. The facial wash started to react on my skin, and then I got their body lotion. The body lotion, I had rash, tiny, tiny rash all over my body. I'm not kidding. I had to stop that product for like 2 weeks before I just noticed that the rash disappeared. So that was the first breakout I had. And then I immediately used the Gavia. I talked about it here. So I used the Gavia tube that went away. And then I resumed work, and I noticed again that I started having reaction to pollen. Anytime pollen comes on my skin, I had my first breakout here and here. I'm going to be inserting pictures, and then I had to quickly try to sort that out as well. That left some very terrible scars, and then I had a very bad episode of sunburn after that again. So all these things just, my face just started to break out like mad. And then 2022 stroke 2023 was one of the most traumatic and stressful years of my life. I was so stressed on every, like in every aspect of my life. It was so stressful. So stressful. It got to the point that I started to grow gray hairs. I can't really give you guys details of what was happening to me, but God, I wish that I can never wish that on my enemy or anybody at all. And I don't ever wish to ever go through what I went through those years. I started developing gray hair on my lashes. Have you ever seen that before? My eyelashes started to turn white. So I started breaking out like mad. I did everything I knew that I did before anytime I had breakout. It did not work. I tried everything until finally I was able to come in contact with this. I got this toner, this Skin Doctor toner. No, Skin Success facial toner, the blue one. You know there are two. There's the cleanser and there's the toner. I used the toner, and then I met a dermatologist in Abuja here that there's a cream that he makes. He gave me, and it cleared my face within 2 weeks. My face was spotless. I was so happy, but I knew this was not going to be sustainable because that face cream I noticed started to get my face very, very light. I was very fair. I'm like, hi, this is not something that I can use in the long run. And I asked him, I said, hope this is not something that if I use now and I stop, all these things are going to come back. He's like, no, I should just moisturize my face. He was prescribing moisturizers that I should use for my face as a um oily girl. I have combination skin. So yeah, then I could not get that toner to buy again. I've searched everywhere, every skincare vendor I know, everybody sold out, sold out. Most of them sell all these Dr. Rachel, all these popular ones. Nobody was selling that toner again. And then that period also, I had a break from work. I wasn't going for exploration, so my skin didn't, even when the cream, I stopped using the cream. I didn't have reaction. My skin was still okay. I was even doing videos here without makeup and all that. And another, I noticed again that the older I got, the harder it is to treat certain skin conditions that I have now. My skin is not as young as it is when I was in my early 20s and in my teenage years. So that's the thing. Then I stopped going to work for a while. Another thing again I noticed, some of these minerals that we mined, whenever I come in contact, some of them are radioactive, safe. Whenever I come in contact with them, anytime I go into the room where we store them, or as the manager, then I was in charge of this product, I noticed that it made me break out. There's a particular mineral called cassiterite. Anytime I come in contact with that, I always have reaction on my skin. Okay, so this wasn't helping, so I stopped. But then we had to resume work again, and then I started having mad breakouts again. And if you're in a where mining is going on or construction, excavator and bulldozers, all these things pull up dust, and the place is always so dirty and dusty. So I would need to do extra cleaning. In fact, sometimes I will use 5 cotton pads with cleanser after bath. My face will still be very dirty. But I couldn't find that toner anymore, and so I started struggling again. Let me to cut this story short. There's nothing I've not tried. I've tried tretinoin. I've tried all these popular things. The tretinoin. I just wasn't patient anymore because I was breaking out. Not as bad as it is now, though, but I was breaking out. I was using it. I was breaking out, and I didn't really see the effect it was having. I've tried salicylic acid exfoliating my skin and all that. Salicylic acid, somehow I see that my skin doesn't like it. And anytime I'm using salicylic acid, that means that's the only thing I will use. I cannot use salicylic acid and use another product. I would always react. There's always this burning sensation that I will have on my face. So I started learning my skin again, studying, researching. Because while in the process of this, I couldn't keep making videos, even though this is something that I love, something that I know. And even in my condition, I will still prescribe for people what to do, teach them what to do. Maybe they're having a condition and one condition or the other, and it will work for them and they'll be telling me thank you. But I couldn't help myself. And I didn't want to keep on making videos here. And people will now say, "Oh, but your skin is looking like this. Why are you, saying this? Why are you saying that?" Like a lot, a lot happened. So I think my hormones also was all over the place. Hormonal imbalance, um, stress, the environment I was in, the job I was doing. Like, I think my skin barrier was badly damaged. So I'm in the process of trying to heal my skin barrier. I haven't gone for exploration for some months now. I'm trying to just stay out of the sun and try to recover. Like, my neck was burnt. Even this place, you can still see, so it was terrible. People that knew me before, they're like, what happened to you? Your skin that we used to always say, oh, I wish my skin is like Dinah's skin, or this girl doesn't used to have issues. Everybody will always want to compare. Oh, what are you using? Everybody wants to know what I'm using, what I'm doing. And when I say, what I used to buy yesterday is B29, ordinary skin dishwashing soap, they wouldn't believe me because of how smooth my skin was. If you can even see through this, you could see that my skin is actually smooth. I don't know if you can see it, but these pimples just doesn't want me to. Anytime I even think I've made a breakthrough, the next thing I'll start breaking out again. The reason why this one is looking like this is because my period just finished like 2 or 3 days ago. So that's why I still have like very fresh breakouts. So um to just make this story short, this is the reason why I haven't really been uploading here, and my channel is suffering. um I see some of your comments like, but there's nothing I can do. I even had somebody here trying to insult me in a polite way, that why is it that I've been reviewing lightening products and I haven't lightened my skin. I'm like, Baba, I never told you that my goal is to lighten my skin. I review lightening products to give you, and if you notice in those reviews, I give you information about the product so that you know what you are buying. I'm not saying that, hey, you must buy this. If you are coming to that video, it's because you want information on the product, or whether you should use the product or not, what the product can do, what it will do for your skin. And that's simply what I am doing. I don't plan to lighten my skin. And I'm grateful. And I told him, I said, thank God, this is a testament that since you've known me, my skin complexion has remained the same from when you knew me till now. Okay, I'm not dark skinned. Like, I don't know why the camera doesn't always really show, especially iPhone. I'm still trying to work out this lightning thing, really show like somebody's skin complexion, but I'm not dark skinned and I'm not fair. I'm just in between. I would say caramel, but I'm slightly lighter than caramel. But I don't know why the iPhone camera doesn't really show. But if you know me in person, you would know what I'm saying. Do you understand? My mom is very light skinned. My family members are very light skinned. My cousins, some of them are almost albinos. Do you understand? So you cannot come here now and start shaming me, or people like you are the ones that try to pressure people into doing say, okay, let me go and lighten my skin now. For what? That's why I'm even here doing this video, so you guys can see that I'm authentic and I'm genuine. I wanted to actually figure it out first before I come, so I can also help people who are having these acne, pimples. All these things are real, but I still haven't. I'm still in the process. So let me make this video into a part two, and then talk about products that I've used so far, the ones that have helped me, the ones that haven't helped me, and what I'm currently using. And then hopefully I can come back a month after this to give you guys update, 1 month update, to see if there's any improvement on my skin or not. And probably I think I might still just continue doing product reviews and talking about products. That shouldn't stop me from giving out information that I know, because I'm suffering myself. No. So that's just it. This is just life updates and what's been happening, why I haven't been consistent here. And instead of people to even, some people did reach out, like, we've not been hearing from you for a while, but some of you will just be leaving some nasty, nasty comments, like you don't know what's going on with somebody, don't know what somebody is going through, and then you just conclude and just start saying nonsense. Like, please. Until I come your way again next time. Bye.